Hello, folks, and welcome to my impressions from the open beta weekend of Skull and Bones. The game is set for release on the 16th of February, and it's being developed by Ubisoft Singapore in the game engine Ubisoft Anvil. It's actually the same game engine that was used for Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Mirage and Immortals Phoenix Rising, for example. The game's development have been rocky, saying the least. The development began in 2013 following the success of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The game has changed from the ground up several times, and in 2021 Kotaku reported that it had costed Ubisoft over $120 million, and that was 3 years ago. The game has been in development for nearly 11 years. Keeping all this in mind and having Ubisoft's co-founder Yves Guillemot saying it's a very big game and we feel that people will really see how vast and complete that game is. It's a really full, triple, quadruple A game that will deliver in the long run, end quote. So the founder of Ubisoft is actually calling it a quadruple A game. Keep that in mind when I go through my experience of the open beta weekend. I won't drag this out more than necessary. It's not a review, it's just my impressions from maybe 6 hours of gameplay from the beta weekend. And my humble opinion regarding if it's worth buying or sinking your time into. First of all, the visuals. The game is not good looking regarding its time in development and the money that has been invested in it. For example, if you compare it to the naval bits of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you'll have a far more stunning visual experience playing Valhalla than Skull and Bones. The sounds in the game, everything from the waves to the cities to the combat is underwhelming as well. The script that the voice actors use in the story part of the game is cringe from time to time, but the voice actors is all over the place from doing a very good job to actually being shite. The main positive thing about the game is actually the naval combat, which is the main part. The ships are divided into the usual MMO classes, DPS, support, and tank. This actually speaks for being a solid experience playing with a group of friends, for example. But the rest of the game, outside the naval combat, does not live up to even a AAA standard. A large part of the time I spent in Skull and Bones actually felt like a mobile game. And I have never seen or experienced a quadruple A mobile game. There is no gameplay at all being outside of the ship. You can walk around some towns in third person, but this is to visit shops and meeting NPCs, etc. A quite large part of the game is crafting and grinding for materials you can craft. All this is done from the ship. If you chop wood, you do it from the ship. If you mine, you do it from the ship. It's so underwhelming, and I do not understand why they chose to make this decision. On a positive note, the game features a lot of customization for both the ship and the character, if that's something you're into. So all in all, it's not a very good game, especially considering the development time and the money spent in the development. But I do think that you can have a good time with friends playing the naval side of the game. As long as you don't spend 70 euros on the game. I, for example, got 1 month of a Ubisoft Plus subscription, mostly because I wanted to try out Avatar. But seeing that Skull and Bones is releasing this upcoming week, I thought that I would hit 2 birds with 1 stone. But I really do not think that the game is worth 70 euros. Not even close. A couple of days ago, for example, the game Helldivers 2 released for 40 euros. And I do believe that you will have much more fun playing Helldivers 2 than playing Skulls and Bones with your friends. But all this is just my opinion. Keep that in mind. If you're interested in Skulls and Bones, please try to get as much input as possible before making the decision to spend 70 euros on this game. Either way, I really do hope that you enjoyed my video and you found it interesting and it gave you something. My next review will actually be of the game Firewatch, and I think I will post it for the next weekend. Until then, take care and smooth sailing.